morning, Knights. I'm Emma Neves, and you're watching Knights News. This week's episode will feature our weekly pet segment, Teacher Shoutouts from Students, and an interview from our amazing yearbook staff. Now we go to Cassie Cathuria for some news around campus.
Good morning, Knights. I'm Cassie Cathuria. The third progress report comes out today. Please keep communicating with your teachers and keeping your grades up. We are so excited for Thanksgiving break. We don't have school all of next week, so enjoy your time off and eat lots of good food. Several student athletes signed national letters of intent to play collegiate sports last Tuesday at Petco Park. Yearbook has created an easier way for students to connect. The front office staff added the yearbook information to the front page of the SMHS website. Now back to the studio.
COVID-19 and distance learning has created problems for many of our programs here on campus. Our yearbook staff has thought of ways to enhance and simplify students' experience with yearbook submissions. Janet Carpenter interviewed Morgan Stotts and Peyton Greenfield. They were asked about the senior quote submissions, how yearbooks will be sold on their website, and how to submit photos for this year's yearbook.
We're trying to make the yearbook a little more student inclusive this year by getting specific thoughts from students and getting their ideas and putting them in more special thoughts in the book other than just what we normally do. I think it's a lot harder to get answers from students. Interviews are kind of more of an issue this year than we thought, and we kind of just want all of our staffers to feel what it's like to have a real interview, and we want the students to have that as well. So we're trying to keep the air positive and helpful to students so that they can just answer questions and be featured in the yearbook.
Also, the environment has been really challenging since it's all online. It's much more challenging to get to know one another, especially like being an editor. I was much more involved with the staffers last year than I am this year, and that's a big challenge. And also the staffers getting more in-field work has been a big challenge since it's a lot more safe with staying away and corona. So we've been trying to work around with that and a lot less opportunities to get more photos.
So our resources for students this year, we have our senior legacy quote submissions coming up. That's going to be from November 16th to December 4th. So make sure to get in those submissions on time or else you will not be counted. And we also have a way for students to contribute photos to the yearbook by going on our Google form and submitting just a little detail about the photos. And
we have a social media platform now on Instagram. It's been there for a while, but it's much more in use where you can get to know the editors and the staffers, and the form for the photos is on there now, so you can go get that, and hopefully there'll be more stuff, more information. I highly suggest you follow the account so that you can get all the updates, know where to go. If you need to contact anyone in Yearbook, you can go through that account.
And for buying a yearbook, we have a link to our web store that we will share, and you just want to go on and purchase the 2021 yearbook. We're going to make a little more inclusive tutorial probably because we have had some concerns with that, so we will be getting on that very soon.
Make sure to submit all of your photos with distance learning and the COVID-19 situation to our yearbook. They look forward to seeing your submissions.
Thanksgiving is just around the corner. This is a time when many people reflect on those they are grateful for. Students have reached out to send a message of gratitude to various teachers at SMHS. Here are some shoutouts from our students.
Lindsay Frost wants to shout out Mr. Sterling. Garrett Stuhlmiller wants to thank Mr. Eaton. Charlize Tran wants to shout out Miss Brodkin. Whisper White is grateful for Miss Pirro. Angelica Silva wants to shout out Miss Davis.
Shout out Mr. Sohn, always keeping class fun and exciting during these tough times.
Shout out to Mr. Fairby for always helping our staff with the broadcast and making sure that his students feel loved and supported at all times. And also shout out to Mr. St. John for being the coolest English teacher ever.
We really appreciate all of the hard work the staff and teachers are putting in to support our student body. Students, if you have a teacher or staff member that you feel has gone above and beyond, please visit our Instagram highlights for information on how to submit.
Now we go to Amaya Cummins for a segment that has become a longtime favorite among our audience, the pet segment. This week we are so excited to meet Ellis Gelt's dog, Jack.
Welcome back to another pet segment. Today we have Jack. He's maybe 9 years old, and he is a poodle mix. One very interesting fact about him is that he was found in a dumpster in Mexico, and he was purchased for free off of Craigslist. Very cute. He eats everything. He eats rugs, clothing, ant traps, placemats, and dirt. And a funny story is that he has jumped into someone's backyard pond to hunt their goldfish. You guys know the drill. We're taking our submissions at SMHS Nights News on Instagram, and I'll see you next week with a new pet.
If you would like your pets to be featured on Nights News, please visit our Instagram highlights for information about what needs to be included and how to submit. That's it for this week, Nights. Remember to stay focused, be positive, and go Nights!